I felt as if I were walking with destiny, and that all my past life had been but a preparation for this hour and for this trial.
On November 30th, there is a house party at Blenheim, followed by a ball. Suddenly, young Lady Randolph is rushed through the palace. Her own room is upstairs, too far away. There's no time to reach it. And her child is born in a nearby bedroom, used that evening as a cloakroom. His name? Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill. At 18, he enters Sandhurst, the Royal Military Academy. The life of action, adventure, and daring is about to begin for him. Live dangerously is this young soldier's creed. Now, 25 years old, his destiny is to be fulfilled. He's elected a member of Parliament. Is to serve 6 sovereigns in their turn. The First World War begins. On land, the Germans sweep through Belgium and northern France, thrusting forward towards Paris. Then, the war of movement ends. Trenches are dug. Trenches from the North Sea to the Swiss frontier. In the deadly squalor of mud and rats, the hellish pattern of World War I is set behind barbed wire for 4 long years.
When the British people make up their minds to go to war, they expect to receive terrible injuries. That is why we try to remain at peace for as long as possible. The utility of war, even to the victor, may in most cases be an illusion. But war itself is not an illusion. Even a single bullet will be found real enough. In the twinkling of an eye, I found myself without an office, without a seat, without a party, and without an appendix.
But 2 years later, under the new Prime Minister Stanley Baldwin, Winston is back.
I was surprised, and the Conservative Party dumbfounded, when he invited me to become Chancellor of the Exchequer, the office which my father had once held.
Now 50 years old, he's believed to have reached the peak of his career. But events far from home are shaping his ultimate destiny. There are ominous stirrings abroad.
German people, with their ingrained love of massive and majestic authority, clung to Marshal Hindenburg.
Behind the veneer of a gaily dancing, happy and innocent Germany, a great void has opened.
Into that void strode a maniac of ferocious genius, the repository and expression of the most virulent hatreds that have ever corroded the human breast. Corporal Hitler. Morning of the 10th of May dawned. Germans struck their long-awaited blow. Now, at last, the slowly gathered, long pent-up fury of the storm broke upon us. 4 or 5 millions of men met each other in the first shock of the most merciless of all the wars of which record has been kept.
That same day, at last, in their desperate need, the British people call upon Winston Churchill to lead them.
It will ever be to the glory of this island and its empire that we stood alone for 1 whole year of mortal peril and gained the time for the good cause to arm, to organize, and slowly bring the conjoined, united, irresistible forces of outraged civilization to bear upon the criminal. That is our greatest glory.
I am now nearing the end of my journey. I hope I still have some services to render. The portrait is a remarkable example of modern art.